YouTube. I am actually doing a special extra vlog today. I want to leave a video response to Alex Carpenter's video talking about how he came to get into Doctor Who. I have been a long-time Doctor Who fan and just wanted to talk real briefly about how I got into Doctor Who. I was probably around 9 or 10 years old at the time. My mom was a big fan of Doctor Who, and she would watch it every Sunday night. We lived in Chicago, and every Sunday night at 11 p.m. on PBS, WTTW, there would be Doctor Who on. And I don't know how, must have been one Sunday night where I just wasn't getting to sleep or whatnot. My mom was like, "Oh, come here, watch this with me." And I just absolutely fell in love with this program. Her favorite Doctor was Jon Pertwee because that was the first Doctor she was introduced to. And I honestly don't remember if it was Jon Pertwee or Tom Baker who I first saw, because they were all reruns at this point on PBS anyway. But ultimately, because Tom Baker had so many more episodes during the time I was watching, I kind of fell in love with his character the most. I really like Jon Pertwee. I've always loved his flair and loved the car he drove and everything. But Tom Baker and his quirkiness and his eye, the expressiveness of his eyes and the scarf and just, you know, all the iconic things about him make him, of the classic Doctors, he really is my favorite. I really enjoyed all of the Doctors. I will apologize that Colin Baker was unfortunately my least favorite of all of the Doctors, although I do realize that he was a victim of poor writing and poor scripting and just politics going on at BBC at the time, and so they did not really do his Doctor very much justice. Sylvester McCoy was really good, Peter Davison was really good, and I eventually got around to seeing some of the really classic Doctors, William Hartnell and Patrick Troughton. So I've seen all of the Doctors episodes at least once, all the ones that exist out there today, and of course all the new ones as well. And of the new ones, I was so thrilled when they restarted the series. I had been waiting a long time for that to hopefully one day happen again. I was hoping that the Fox series might happen when they did the movie in the 90s. Even though, yes, there were issues with the movie, I thought that the actor, I don't remember his name right off the top of my head, he did a really good job considering a lot of the tweaks that Fox had ultimately done to the storyline and making him half human and all that. And I know that they've kind of addressed that in some of the radio broadcasts and things and some of the books to try and explain all of that, but ultimately it's probably for the best that Fox didn't pick them up, although I at the time was very disappointed that didn't happen. But I'm so glad the BBC finally started producing Doctor Who again, and I think they've done a marvelous job with the new series. And I've loved every single new Doctor. I do admit that David Tennant is my favorite of all of them. But Chris Eccleston, I think, did a brilliant job reintroducing everyone to the character. I think Matt Smith has been doing a really great job of bringing back the quirky Doctor and all of the sort of quirkiness from some of the earlier Doctors. It's just been one of my really favorite series throughout my childhood and throughout my adulthood now too. And I'm so grateful that the series is still going, and I can't wait for the 50th anniversary that's coming up pretty soon. That's going to be pretty cool. So anyway, if any of you watch Doctor Who and want to leave me a comment about how you got into Doctor Who or how you discovered the series, I'd love to hear from you. You can leave a video response if you feel up to it, or just you know, leave a comment and just let me know, because I'd love to hear how you got into Doctor Who too. Alright, well, this is Gabby. Until next time, bye.